What's up everybody, Andy here from cryptocomparer.com again, just bringing you another cryptocurrency video. So just a quick update really. I've gone back dabbling into the Dapps. The market's kind of doing its thing. We're obviously in this bear market for over 12 months now. A lot of day trading's a bit boring. There's nothing really new in crypto, and Tron and Dapps is the new big thing. So obviously you'll see a lot of other YouTubers doing videos on this. But obviously we're continuing to do the Tron Dapps. We're continuing to day trade and just obviously keep filling our bags up of different altcoins, Bitcoin and the like. They will be doing future videos. But today I just wanted to touch briefly on the new updates for the Fishing Master game, the Tron Fishing Master. So obviously we've done quite a lot of videos on this. I do think this is a sleeping giant. When it first launched, it was really good. The divs are really high. The communication is a little bit slim to none, if I'm honest, on the Telegram groups and Discord, because it's more aimed at the Eastern and the Asian market. But they've literally, the one thing I like about the Fish game is they launch games and they do updates without even telling you. So obviously it kind of forces you to come back in every day to have a look at what's on. So I've come in this morning. Not only have we got a big fat div pool for those of you who are holding fish tokens. Obviously, a lot of people have been playing with it with their GTC token, which is the TCR20 token, the game's own token. Now, the good thing I see with this is one of the first games to get mentioned on Tron Arcade. Game.com itself is probably worth £1 million, $1 million as a domain. And it's not going anywhere. I do think they've got huge plans for this. Obviously, this is just the first game that they've got. They've got a loosely connected game called Tron Dogs, but I think a bit like Crypto Kitties, but on Tron. But I'll talk about this new game in a moment. So they're going to have a thing here where they can collect your data. It doesn't work at the moment. You put your phone number in, you get 1,000 game tokens. Obviously, you can trade game tokens on their own exchange. The ET.game is a bit fickle, if I'm honest. I've not really dabbled with it myself. I would prefer that over private trading, but at the moment I'm just keeping hold of my coins. You can see I've got nearly 147,000. We're getting good GTC divs every day. There's about 20,000. What I've been doing is using the dividends whilst they've not had a Tron award and mining with the divs for that. I'll show you that in a moment. But what that actually does, it does eat up a lot of bandwidth and energy. So it does take it out of your wallet, unlike the Tron. But we'll have a look at that. Okay, so we have a quick look at Tron. Click on the game. So you can see we're still mining. We're actually got just over 28,000 fish tokens at the moment. You've seen the game now, so there's 5.6 million Tron frozen out of the 100 million total. That is nothing. As we'll have a quick look at the other games in a moment, the other Tron Dapps. But yeah, still very early days for fish. You can see that there's 10.5 hours left at the time of this video for the rewards. 642,000 Tron, and I'll show why that is coming about now. GTC is doing its thing, so I'm looking at a good payday today, or tomorrow should I say, for that. If we look at the history, you can see you've got 9,000 GTCs today, 1 Tron. Day before, 88 Tron, 3,000 GTC. It's mostly GTC, but if we look very back at the beginning, we were getting around about 3,000 Tron a day. So it looks like it's going back to what it's doing. So you have the fish game doing its thing. For those of you, it's now got a quick enable mode, so we'll click that on and just do a quick cast. You can actually mine quite quickly now. So some of the beginning videos, I was mining this with 3 or 4 tabs open. It's not meant for that, but it still works. So see, there you go, quite quick and easy. You just leave it on autopilot for those of you not too fussed on the game. You have the fishing contest, which is good again. I've had a go at this, to be honest, but I prefer to mine as opposed to just playing the fishing game. So what you do, you basically bet on the dog or the cat and who you think will win. So we'll have a current. I'm a dog lover, if I'm honest, so we'll go with the dogs. And what it does now is it's the same fishing game. They both cast the rod over. Whoever catches the number of fish in this game wins, It's just basically 50-50. There's no skill involved like the fishing thing. Obviously, it is algorithmically based, or kind of on the blockchain. So you mean it? We're winning with the dog. Hopefully, it doesn't cut. We should win this now. We should double our money. Yeah, we've doubled our money here. So it's a good way to double your money. So we've got 200. We've got 100 plus. You're correct. 192 back. There we go. So that's better than nothing supposed. Daily ranking is meant to be getting released in 2 days. If we go back to the lobby, now the new game which is providing all the dividends, now this is ingenious and no one's really promoting this on YouTube yet. So I'm hoping that I can be one of the first ones. Now it's a card game. It's basically high and low, play your cards right game. You can see that other people, if we have a look there, other people are doing it over a 3. So, and the good thing is you can actually change your card every single bet. Right, okay, so I'll just show you how the game works. So you select a card to be the base card. So every single spin, you can change the base card to what you want it to be. Then you guess if the value of the next card will be higher or lower than that card. You select the quality you want to bet. For cards of different values, when you guess if it goes, the next card will be higher or lower. The amount multiplier used to determine the winning amount will be also different. Tap the confirm. So I'll show you how it works. Okay, so we click on that. I'm going to change it to ace. So you can see that my bet is actually lower. So if I had it there, my bet's higher. So it'd be anything over a 9. So you're betting higher or lower. So the bet is higher, bet is lower. So we'll pick an ace, or we'll pick a king, or click OK. We'll click the bet is higher. So estimated rewards would be 102. So we'll get 2 Tron back, but we also get 1 fish for every mine. Okay. So we'll click it on 100. Oh, hang on. There you go. I'm not going to do the auto better feature, but it does work. We click confirm. And it just places the bet, records it on the blockchain for you. It's a different smart contract, this, so you obviously have to verify it with your wallet when it loads. There does seem to be issues with the wallets as well. It's still quite slow. I think a lot of people was hoping for some sort of big news at this Tron conference with Kobe and Justin soon, but it's kind of died. There you go, so we've won. And we got another fish token. I'll do it again. There we go, we won again. So, yeah, so we've made like 4 Tron, but the difference is you can actually gamble up to 10,000 Tron now on this. So this is where all the dividends are coming from, because people are trying to get the fish tokens really quickly. So there's that. Yeah, so if you've not already signed up to Tron Fishing Master, there's a link in the description below. Hit Dapps, we done a video on this a couple of days ago. FOMO. Apologies for that, the phone going off. How FOMO 3D, it's just a FOMO, round 3 has just started. So it's really easy. For those of you not familiar with FOMO, it's really easy to get in at the beginning rounds. It's only been running for 3 days. The last one, round 2, lasted a couple of months. It rewards early investors. The key at the moment is 1.1 Tron per key token. That will be going up in 107 hours. It'll now be 5 Tron a token. And then it goes, and every 500,000 sold, it goes to 5.1, 5.2. Every week it'd go to 10.1, 10.2, and as such. Like, so for those of you unprofessional, I had to pause the video because the phone kept going off. Yep. So really early doors for FOMO. If you get in early, you get rewarded for the number of keys. So you can see I've earned 97 Tron back so far. I've got 19 Tron in the vault. I could withdraw them or convert them to more keys. As time goes by, you're then just playing with your dividend. You take your initial money out, and then you're just playing with your dividends. So there's that. All bet. Speaking of dividends, all bet should be good if they get the dividends right. So there's 14 hours left on the dividend pool. And this is actually logging into my other wallet on Tron Link. But I'm close to getting around about, I've got about just shy of 200,000 all bet coins, and I should get around about 0.02 or 0.03 ETH, and around about 2,800 Tron. So I'm kind of hanging fire on, I might mine this up to 200,000 exactly, and then I think I'll hang fire then and obviously see how smooth the dividend payment goes and how the multiple wallet div works. Obviously if that does does its thing, then I think a lot of people will FOMO into this. This could give the likes of Tron bet a run for its money, but you can see there's 618 million all bet frozen, so it remains to see what the dividends are after this pool. Tron Vegas ticking along, doing its thing. They're working on updated UI. They're going to change the Skyrocket and make that better. I was involved in the beta testing of Skyrocket, and I am closely working with the devs on different things and different suggestions. Obviously, with our background of being in web design, online marketing. TronBet, I've pulled all my ante out of TronBet, and because I do think it's a pump and dump. I know there'll probably be some negative comments, but the run up when it was up to halfway of mining, it was just unreal. It was unrealistic. There was sell walls, buy walls deliberately put in to stop people selling. There was conflicts on TronScan and the Tron market and the GOC exchange, which was selling anti, and then all of a sudden they go and bring up their own exchange called Tron Trade. The only coin you can buy and sell on it is anti, and everybody's dumping anti. So I reckon, if we zoom out, I reckon this probably go on a daily. I reckon this, you can see there where the floor is at 25. You can see there they're putting the floor at 26. If you watch this for a bit, you'll see that the buy orders are staggered, and the buy orders will get removed as it gets dumped in. So there you can see the sell order there as it gets dumped in. This buy wall will remove, and then it'll get sold into this. Then this buy wall removed, and it gets sold down. I do day trading as well. It does look like it's been manipulated. I may just mine the token now and then sell it on the exchange, but I do think this is going back down to about 22 cents, maybe lower. We've got Troncraft. Again, they're kind of doing a similar of the all bet, where they had a 7-day Genesis mining. They did have some downtime, and they extended the Genesis mining for a couple more days. The one thing I don't really like about this, it doesn't show you what you're going to get based off the dividends. You can see the dividend total is 330,000 Tron, which is nothing. I've got 308,000 of the Troncraft tokens, so I'm kind of hanging fire to see what this does. Tron Game as well. Tron Game started off with the mining blocks at 1,000. If we have to go to the dividends, they have released the dividends now, so it cost 1,000 Tron to get one T-Game token. You can see I've not got many, because I've only got 6 frozen. To be honest, it does cost a lot of Tron to mine this token. Easiest is just put onto ×2 and do a few spins, but even then I wouldn't be playing with money that you can't afford to lose. And the only reason I'm doing it is because it's close to near enough the first stage of the dividend payout, which is 10,000. So that's looking like it's going to be paid out today. So then obviously at the moment, one T game is worth 49 Tron. So yeah, there's another one that's come up on the radar. It's still very early days, so I don't want to do a video about that yet. I want to try and test the waters, make sure it's legit. If it is legit, I'm waiting to hear back on the devs on a few things. If it is legit, then I will make a video of that maybe tonight. If not, I'll do that for tomorrow for you. But as usual, there's links to all these games in the description below. Don't just take my word for any of these games. Do your own homework, due diligence, check out the white papers. And until next time, it's a goodbye from me. Bye-bye.